Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today in this video I would like to speak about my business travel checklist. And the story behind this video is that I live in Amsterdam and I work for the multinational company which has its headquarters in London. So that's why this year I needed to travel for business quite frequently. And at first, when I started to travel, I found it quite annoying for two reasons. I noticed that it took quite much time to get prepared every single time if you don't have a certain structure. And then I also realized that it gets sometimes quite stressful because you need to think about business, you need to think about agenda, but at the same time you need to do this operational stuff like getting prepared, buying tickets, packing your luggage. And that's why I came up with the idea of designing my own business travel checklist that I would like to walk you through. And actually, by the way, I'm now getting prepared for my coming business trip and I will have my train later today. So that's why let's just go through the checklist and I will show you how I do the things. And then you could also download my checklist and add to your notes, to your Notion or wherever you use for your notes. And you could use it and tweak it for your needs. So hopefully it will be helpful to boost your productivity as well. So let's get into it. And as I'm using my phone for recording the video, let me just take my iPad where I would show you my checklist. So as I have my travels today, what I generally do, I go to Notion book, I go there to my business travel checklist page. And there, as you can see, I have three main sections: organizing, things to pack, and last important checks. So first of all, I would open all the pages just to make sure that all the boxes are unchecked. Yeah, this is already done. And then I would just start with the first one and I'll give you an example of organizing how I do stuff. Departures are in calendar, that's done because I already have my ticket booked and added to calendar. I have buffer time in my calendar in order to make sure that I don't have any business calls for that time and I have space to go to the train station or to the airport. This checkbox I don't need because I'm going by train, not taking a flight. I have already the hotel in my Google Maps. Book guest entrance to the office. This is actually that I forgot to do, so let me just do it very quickly.
A few moments later.
So I'm back. I've just written an email to the reception desk asking to book guest entrance for me, so that's done. I don't need to check in for my flight as I take train. And these 2 points are about booking travel and hotel. So this is done for me. And also, yeah, in case you go somewhere abroad, for instance, I had some business trips to the US this year, and that's why I needed eSIM. So that's what also you need to do in the organizing section. But then let me switch to a different view where I would show you in detail how I structure things to pack section. So now I've changed the view and let's go to the second section. I hope you should start seeing it on the right hand side where I would show you the screen of my iPad. You see that I structure things to pack in 3 buckets: documents, wallet and accessories, then goes gadgets, and finally clothes, shoes, cosmetics and hygiene. I probably won't walk you through all this list because it won't make sense, but feel free to have a look. And as I mentioned, I will drop in the comment section the link to the list where you can download it and customize for yourself. And finally, last third section, which is called important checks. So I try to be organized when I travel and do all the packing stuff beforehand in the evening. So that's why I have a couple of checks called gadgets are charged beforehand, and bag of cosmetics, for instance, is partially prepared so that you can finish preparing it in the morning. But then I also have the section of last morning checks. Now I will go to pack my stuff, and as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna show you how I do the very last checks there. I've packed my stuff, 3 bag items here. This one correlates to the first section of things to pack about the documents. This one is all about gadgets and things I need when I'm in a train or in a plane. And this correlates to the third section with clothes, cosmetics and stuff like that. And of course, what I always do before leaving the apartment is definitely double check that I have all the documents here in place. Now I'm in London, a few days later, finishing my business trip and doing last checks here in the hotel room. So I hope you enjoy the concept of business travel checklist. Please feel free to download it in the description and see you in the next one.